Well, hello warriors. So, Mr. and Mrs. B in the house. This is a pre-recorded workout. We knew occasions would come up where we couldn't do a live workout for you guys, but we wanted to offer you the same great service. So, in our own time, we've pre-recorded this workout. It's not a reshare. It's freshly designed, different workout you've never done before. And we've just pre-recorded it. So, at a time we can't do live, you can still hit it hard. It's a 30-minute quick blast workout. Still need the same stuff off you guys. We need the selfies, we need the feedback, we need Warrior Online Bootcamp, because if we can't do a live, there's a chance of spending a little bit less time on social media, but we still want to see what you guys are doing. Again, workout's 30 minutes, it's pre-recorded. Mrs. B is going to go through the workout when she does the warm-up. Mrs. B, are you ready?
I am ready.
Let's do it.
Okay, marching, we're just going to circle those wrists. Arms out, rotating the shoulders. Cactus arms. I'm going to take out the marching and some side bends.
Shall we tell them what the workout's called to tease them a little bit?
Yes, we can.
Go on now.
It's called a CAC.
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 This workout's going to be
Trunk
CAC in it.
twists. Hopefully not. So while we're trunk twisting, I'll explain today's workout. It's the CAC. It's core, abs and cardio. We've got two drills. The first drills is all your abs and core moves. 18 moves, and we go round that twice. Each move is for 30 seconds. And then we've got a 5-minute cardio blast at the end. 90-second challenge, and then we're all done. Back to side bends.
That does sound a CAC workout.
Yeah, it does. Okay, and bringing one knee up.
So
Elbow and a nice twist.
So I know what some warriors are thinking. They're thinking, well, why have you called it core and abs? That's what they're going to be thinking, isn't it?
Is it?
Of course it is.
Oh, okay.
Because when everybody thinks they're training abs by doing sit-ups, they think that they're training core. But the two couldn't be any different, could they?
No.
Just because you are training your abdominal muscles does not mean you are training the structural positional core muscles that support the spine. That's why we do specific moves for core, specific moves for abs.
I'm kicking out again.
What equipment do they need, Mrs. B?
They just need a yoga mat, their water, their correct training gear, and maximum Wi-Fi.
Do they need any weights plates?
Twisting round, not today.
A workout with no weights? God, that is CAC.
And up and over.
Have I mentioned so far during this workout how lovely your helmet's looking?
No, you haven't, no.
It looks lovely.
Thank you. And jogging, shaking everything out. Punching out to the sides.
So, recap again, we've got two drills, we've got core and abs, followed by cardio. Whilst all that's going on, I'm going to give you, or we're going to give you, top 3 tips for better sleep. Now, feel free while you're doing this workout to drop some comments on and say hello and all the usual stuff, but we won't engage back because it's pre-recorded. But we'd still like to know what you think about the workout by your comments and stuff.
One knee up and across. Right then, I think core and abs are nicely warmed up, Mr. B.
Do you think so?
I do.
I better get the stopwatch ready whilst you get the yoga mat ready, and I'll move the camera down then. Right then, warriors, let's go down to the basement. Let's get yoga mat set up. Let's get ready for 18 minutes of pure core and abdominal pleasure. Right, so each move 30 seconds. Just keep up with it. We're not doing demos. As soon as you see what we're doing, then you just crack on. First move, 4-point plank, 30 seconds. Let's go.
Let's go. You didn't even give 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Nah.
Straight in
Hey,
today.
pre-recorded in our own time. I need to be cracking on with my life. I've got very important things to do while we're filming this in lockdown. We've got a lot of places to go, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
so many things to do.
Busy schedule.
Busy schedule. Just because we're in lockdown doesn't mean we're not working, does it? 3, 2, 1, flip over. Knee reaches. Here we go. Up, up.
Here we go.
Up, here we go. Up.
Knee reaches.
Let's do it. Knee reaches.
Straight in. I'm not giving you a countdown. Straight in. Knee reaches. Here we go.
Let's go. Me and Mrs. B do a minute each. You're doing the whole lot. That's it. Let's go. Me and Mrs. B are switching over. You carry on reaching for the knees.
Reach for the knees.
Mrs. B, standard plan. Let's go.
Elbows directly under shoulders, hands apart. Nice neutral head. Squeezing everything tight.
How tight are you squeezing your glutes?
Tight.
Oh, that's rubbish. Mrs. B, would you transition into the next move?
So flipping over, reaching for heels, working the glutes.
Heel touches, let's go.
The closer your feet are to the glutes, the easier the move is. Keep your head nice and relaxed.
And the bigger your feet,
Yeah.
the bigger your feet, it's easier, isn't it? If you were dressed in a clown suit, it'd be dead easy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Should me and you switch over?
Yeah. You get on that bottom, you're only size 7.
Legs in the hair, high toe reaches, let's go.
Legs in the hair.
Legs in the hair like we just did.
Whose hair are you getting your
High
legs
toe reaches. Russian twist, let's go. They're messing about today, are we?
No.
I figured out that 3, 2, 1 takes about the same amount of time as let's go.
Yeah.
Time it. Get your stopwatch out.
No.
3, 2, 1. Let's go. Similar time in it. That's it. We're having a let's go session.
Very direct, Mr. Good today.
Me and Mrs. B are switching over. Let's go, Mrs. B. I'm going to go on.
The next move is the bicycle crunch. So we're taking your elbow to the knee, keeping your head nice and relaxed again. Hands are on temples, they are not pulling the back of your head up.
Are your hands on your temples or are they on the side of your helmet?
Yeah, a bit of both.
Mrs. B, are you ready for the next move?
And
Let's
feet
go.
down, standard ab crunch.
So similar to the knee reaches, but hands are in a different position that makes it a bit more technical and a little bit more difficult.
You're moving out of the way up, you're all the way down.
Here, Mrs. B, we're switching over, you carry on. Right then, finish your crunch, have a lie on your right hand side, elbow underneath shoulder, one foot in front of the other. Right side plank hold. Let's go. So we're holding. We can put a hand there for position. We can put a leg on top of the other. We are holding the distance though. We're holding on tight. 10 more seconds. Breathe. Elbow underneath shoulder. Hand is relaxed. Hand here for support if you need to. Switching over onto the left side as soon as you get there. Let's go. Who do you think likes a good side plank, Mrs. B?
Ooh! Wow, I know Archie likes a good Aaron core workout, doesn't she?
She does. She just don't like moving her legs, does she? Right, me and you are switching over, Mrs. B. Right, what are you doing now then?
So we're in 4-point plank and we're just bringing one hand up to touch the shoulder. Try and keep everything pulled in tight so you keep all the body as still as possible.
Sip your water when you need to, mop your brow when you need to, have a breather when you need to, work at your own level. Transition to the next move. On your back, warriors.
Legs nice and wide and with sumo reaching through.
Let's go. I like the next two moves because there's no transition time. You can just go straight into it, can't you?
You can.
All if the warriors are guessing what we're doing. So we switch over, Mrs. B. So from your sumos, bring to standard, glute raises. Here we go. Squeeze your glutes so tight at the top, if you've got diarrhea, it's not coming out.
Mr. B, why are we doing a glutes for abs and core?
Oh, I haven't really got glutes, to be honest. Why don't you tell the warriors? Come on.
Well, it's part of the frame of opening up your core, isn't it? Keeping the body
It
stable.
certainly is. Okay, glute bridge hold. So, glutes. The core muscles of the body are to keep the spine in its place. There's the transverse abs, there's the abdominals, there's the rectus abdominals, there's the multidifidus. There are the erector spinae, there's the diaphragm that you know we're breathing, and there's also the glutes. They all form part of the core. We're switching over, Mrs. B. Right, do it, Mrs. B.
We're doing single leg scissors.
Isn't single leg scissors so much better for wear and tear on the lower back than double scissors?
It is.
It's excellent programming, this is, isn't it, Mrs. B?
It is.
Next move, Mrs. B, let's go.
And we're up into V-sit position.
So after the next two moves, we're going to start discussing sleep tips to get you into some lovely, dreamy, enhanced sleep, but hopefully not during the workout. Let's swap over, Mrs. B. So you've been V-sitting, come back, hands on the glutes, up, and just flutter those little legs, just like, trying to think, what was a Disney film with a mermaid? The Little Mermaid. That's it. Little Mermaid, fluttering away, flutter, flutter, flutter. What a manly workout this is. I need to have a look at the stopwatch. 3, 2, 1, right, flip over. Mountain climbers, let's go. So this is move 18, isn't it, Mrs. B?
It is.
What do we do next?
We're going to do them all again.
Are we? Are we trying to do them better and faster this time?
We are.
Okay, now they know what they're doing. You've said some warriors never know what they're doing, didn't you? Who did you say that about?
No, we do.
I'm going to let you know in a minute, warriors. We're switching over, get ready for move 1. Let's go.
4-point plank.
So then, sleep tips. Tip number 1, you've got to establish your routine, just like a little baby. So, you need to be going to bed at roughly the same time every night. You need to be getting up at roughly the same time every morning. You need to be trying your best. Next move, Mrs. B.
And we're back into those knee reaches.
You need to be trying your best to have a similar amount of sleep every day. Now that is on work days and weekends or in between shifts. So our go to the bedroom time is roughly the same. Our leaving the bedroom time is roughly the same. And we have a similar amount of sleep. That way we keep the circadian rhythm in check. Let's switch over, Mrs. B. Right, flip over, warriors. Like Little Mermaid, standard plank. Hands are separated and relaxed. Elbows underneath shoulder. Sucking core up, squeezing glutes tight. Feet can be close together or they can be far apart. 3, 2, 1. Flipping over, it's heel reaches. For the obliques, here we go, side to side, relax the head. Now it's not this. It's not that you're actually reaching to try and play TIG with the side of the trainers. Mrs. B, what we're doing next?
So we're doing high toe reaches.
So sleep tip number 1, establish your routine for your body clock. Go to the bedroom at a similar time. Leave the bedroom at a similar time. And try and get the same amount of sleep between work days and non-work days. Tip number 2 is coming up. Mrs. B's next move.
And we're up for those Russian twists.
Mrs. B, we'll switch over. Right then, have a lie down, bicycle crunches. Now again with these bicycle crunches, it's not a dying fly, you're not doing this. You're trying to reach elbow onto knee in a controlled manner by operating the legs and twisting core twist. So you should be looking left and right, left and right. 3, 2, 1. Feet down, hands on temples. Standard small crunch. Small move where you're just taking the lower rib cage closer to the belly button. It's not a sit-up. It's a small crunch and hold. Breathe out as we come up.
Small move, you can feel it after a while, can't you?
I can feel it now, that's why I'm getting up.
Oh, right.
We're switching over. What are you doing now then?
I'm doing side planks. What side plank hold?
Side plank. Alright then, while Mrs. B's having a lie down, not moving, just chilling. Tip number 2 with sleep is all about your environment. Now your 3 top tips for the environment. Your body sleeps better when it is totally black or dark, and it is a little bit cooler than every other room in the house. So I know we all like a warm bedroom, it needs to be a little bit cooler for you to sleep effectively. Switch sides, Mrs. B. The next tip for the environment is try and keep your gadgets out of the bedroom. But if you are going to go on your phone, your tablet, your telly, you need to have your blue light filter on, or what's called night mode. So them harmful blue light rays aren't coming in, tricking your body, thinking that it is still daylight. Mrs. B, we're switching over. Right then, 4-point plank with a shoulder tap, let's go.
Right, we're not being direct to that. Mrs. B, swap. Right, let's go. Swap, Mrs. B.
Swap, do it now, let's go.
Let's go.
Ouch! What am I doing next, Mrs. B? Because I can't see the board.
You're doing mountain climbers for 6 minutes.
No, I'm not. What am I doing?
Right then, super reach through.
I'm not having any of that.
Oh.
Flip over, spread your legs, reach through. Let's do it.
Well, I was going to trick you then.
Ah, mountain climbers for 6 minutes. We're not going back into the warm-up for anyone. hands and my forearms nice and close to my groin, and I'm keeping my arms horizontal. Swap over, Mrs. B. What are you doing then?
Glute bases.
Go on then. So while Mrs. B's lying down, throwing a groin in the air like she just don't care, like she did when she was 17. The next tip for the environment, so we've had dark and cool, we've had get rid of gadgets and blue lights. The next one is what I tell clients, and I call it empty your head. So a lot of people go to bed and their ego and the voices are chattering away. Write your thoughts down on a journal. Write in your gratitude log. Mrs. B, next move.
And hold.
Write your to-do list for the next day. But whatever thoughts or worries or stresses or positivities go through your head, write it down and release it onto a piece of paper. So when you want to go to sleep, your head is relatively empty because you processed whatever was going on in the mind. Mrs. B, we're switching and we're doing it now.
Oh, yes, boss.
Single leg scissors, let's go. Nice, look out controlled I am, there's no rush. I'm going from a big stretched out pencil to something that looks nothing like scissors, but it's called scissors. I've often wondered with these scissors, because scissors have got two holes that you put your fingers through, if someone was to come up and pick you up, where would they put their fingers? Anyway, next move.
There's obviously something wrong with you, that's what you can
Be sit. Yeah, I often think when I'm doing scissor sit-ups, if someone wants to come and pick me up, where are they putting their fingers?
Yeah, okay.
I know where Aisha would like to put them. Oh no, she only uses fists, doesn't she? Why does Aisha punch me every time she sings? Is that what they call tough love?
Yeah, it's a bit like that.
Mrs. B, we're switching over.
Hands on the glutes for those who've got a kick.
Oh yeah, go on, my little mermaid. You're making me feel all nice inside, like when I used to watch The Little Mermaid. That's a lovely technique, that is, Mrs. B. You're perfectly still. You're like a synchronised swimmer. Right then, your 18th and final move for core and abs. Let's go.
Mountain climbers.
6 minutes.
I always wanted to be a synchronised swimmer when I was little. I just
ya?
thought it was so graceful.
But you found out they didn't wear helmets, didn't you?
No, I'm just not very good at swimming.
Oh.
And going underwater.
I should imagine that can be a bit of a tricky point.
Yeah. They just look so graceful, they don't they?
After this move, yoga mats away, we're going up to first floor, we've got cardio to do. 3, 2, 1.
Slowly up, warriors, don't rush.
They need to rush really, we've only done 30 minutes.
No, they don't.
Yeah, oh no.
Very dizzy, do we?
No, they don't. We don't want them going dizzy, we don't want them changing the blood pressure. What's this about Mrs. B? Want to do synchronised swimming with no water? Only Mrs. B. Anyway, cardio drill, 10 moves, every move, 30 seconds. We do 2 moves each, you're getting stuck in. Let's do some jogging. Notice it's not sprinting because we've spent a load of time down on the floor. We're going to spend 2 or 3 moves just raising the heart rate. Then we're going hard. Jogging.
That's lovely programming, isn't it, Mr. B?
It is excellent programming. Well done, Mrs. B. I'm going to give you a 9.4 out of 10 for this programme. So next we're going into half jacks. Don't do star jumps because we've only just got up. 1 leg, both arms, let's go. Why don't you talk about sleep tip number 3, Mrs. B?
Sleep nip,
What?
sleep nip. Right, I'm not changing it. If you've got any aches and pains when you're waking up in the morning, could that be due to your mattress? Have a think, how old is it?
Spotty dogs, Mrs. B.
Not it up. I was trying to read.
No, you wasn't trying to read anything. What's you? Because we're giving them tips from memory, aren't we? I think what Mrs. B was saying there is if you wake up with any aches and pains, there's a real good chance your mattress may not be honouring your spine and you may be sleeping in weird position. So you need to consider how old it is and doing some research whether you need a new one. And remembering you spend a third of your life in bed, so it's a long time to be crucifying your body. Next move, Mrs. B.
Start to start with bed.
Oh dear.
I think one sleep tip there, and it may
There's
sound,
definitely no tips on a board.
it may sound really, really obvious. Caffeine, Mr. B.
Caffeine, what about? Yes, we should definitely be drinking caffeine in bed. Shouldn't we?
No.
What should we be doing then?
Wow. I'm going to wait until nervous on very
How are ya?
Go on then.
Oh, look, you've got 5 seconds.
Come on, you
Oh,
can
side
rate it.
taps.
I used to drink a lot of coffee warriors, and I used to think the caffeine thing was a myth. And I used to be a terrible sleeper. And then I reduced my caffeine to 2 coffees in the morning. And if I want one later in the day, I have a decaf, and I now sleep like a little baby.
You do not sleep like a little baby. I feel you sleep like a little hippo.
I'm like a little hedgehog actually, aren't I?
No, you sleep like a hippo. You make a load of weird noises out of lots of different areas. And when you yawn, I'm slightly going to swallow the room. Like a baby hippo with a safety helmet on. By the way, these are cradle legs.
Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for that, we've got a few seconds to go.
Cradle legs. Look what I'm doing. Don't worry about it too much. Change your moves. In 3, 2, let's go.
So forward and back, shuttle steps.
So the recap on these sleep tips. Number 1, you need a routine like a baby. Go to the bedroom at the same time, get out of the bedroom at the same time. And try and aim for the same amount of sleep every night between work days and non-work days. Use your environment. It needs to be dark and cold. You need your gadgets off. Next move, Mrs. B.
Natural jumps.
Or use...
natural hops.
You need a dark and cool room. You need to be using a night filter on your gadgets, or don't use any gadgets. So empty your head on a notebook, pen, journal, gratitude journal, and aches and pains when you wake up, consider changing your mattress. And if you want to sleep like a baby hippo, reduce your caffeine. That's about it, isn't it?
Please.
3, 2, 1. Sprinting, not jogging now. You've often said a few of the warriors look like hippos, haven't you? When they're in bed.
See, I think I'm more of a hedgehog because I like to snuggle right down.
There's only one association between a hedgehog and you. I'm going to leave the warriors to figure that out. And that's all I'm saying.
Oh!
Yeah, I know. They figured it out, how nosy you are. Them little hedgehog noses, and if they're thinking anything different, that says more about their mind than it does me, doesn't it? Right, box steps. Imagine a box on the floor and you're treading in each corner. Not going to lie, I'm doing more of a rectangle, but you know what I'm saying.
You're doing a triangle?
No, I'm not.
What?
I'm doing a hexagon.
You're doing a triangle?
That's not a triangle. 1, 2,
It is, because
3,
you like
4.
wide, and you're coming in narrow.
I'm just about right, you're not getting employee of the day today now. That's it. Right, that's it. Workout done. We need to do this challenge. Challenge, we're going straight in. 90 seconds, 45 seconds each. 45 seconds on the get down, get ups. Down to the floor, get back up. Front, back, side, side. Use your yoga mat if you want to. 45 seconds on the burpees. You going first or me?
You can go first, darling.
Ah, dodging out and get down, get ups. No, little hippo. Ah.
No, I'm giving you the
45
easy
seconds, get down, get ups.
one. Giving you the easy one. Yeah, you can get up now.
Oh, okay. You don't have to wait for instructions.
No.
When did you last Hoover? Oh, no answer. I'm basically rolling around in a hippo piss here. Breathe. Breathe. I'm just proving I'm getting down and getting up. Breathe. One more from me. Woo. There it is.
Okay, burpees, don't forget hands flat, fingers facing forward. Take a jump out if you need to. Do them a little bit slower if you need to.
You can do them a little bit faster if you want them as well, can't they?
They can.
You've often said they always do it slow, haven't you? Seconds. 10 seconds. So Mrs. B's took out the jump already.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
That's it, warriors. That's it. That's it. Marching, standing up, relaxing. Ooh. Ooh, that's nice. Hippo.
I know.
Hippo helmet.
Yeah.
Marching. Right, so these thumbs, give us the thumbs up, chuck them in the armpits, arm circles. Loosening off the shoulders from get down, get ups and burpees. If you did them a bit faster than Mrs. B. You don't need to do this, Mrs. B. And the opposite way. Notice we're still marching. Open and close. Notice stretching the scapula, retracting the scapula. Thumbs out, give them a smell. Oh, good workout. Right, up and down. That's not an official test of a good workout, by the way. Nice, trunk twists. Do you remember that Warriors workout when we was trunk twisting and I explained to the Warriors how my mum taught me to dance to
Yes, I do, yeah.
that makes me laugh every time I do a trunk twist.
Oh.
If you haven't heard that story,
Yeah, you don't worry.
I'll tell you another time apparently. That was a bath towel. Anyway, hip hinges. Breathe out as we come down, breathe in as we come up.
Okay.
Hip rocks. Hip circles. Spending a little bit of time loosening off the lower back, the obliques, the hip flexors, the adductors, the abductors, and the 3 pairs of pelvic bones that are fused together, opposite way, that we would have activated during the core training. Right, lovely, nice and wide, sumo squat hold. Let's just stretch glutes out, stretch lower back out, stretching hip flexors. Feeling a nice, try and shove glutes back whilst chucking chest forward. Just feel a nice stretch on the lower back. Easing up, walking in a funky style. It's not very funky, Mrs. B. Give yourself a round of applause. You're like a children's TV presenter at times, doing everything.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nice.
I'm surprised you didn't go.
Nice.
That's it. We're done.
That's it. Let's go. Right, and that is a pre-recorded CAC workout. Core, abs and cardio. We still need the same funky stuff from you. We need selfie on your timeline or on the group. We need you to quote Warrior Online Bootcamp. So we need you to tag the helmet wearer. We need you to tag head coach. Give us your feedback, let us know what you thought. What are you thinking of these 30-minute workouts? Are they good? Are they not long enough? Are they better if you're doing them on catch-up? Let us know, give us some feedback. Sorry we couldn't do a live, but you know what, circumstances come along sometimes where they just stop everything. And we've done what we can to keep the Warrior family going because we are family and we need to consider others, not just ourselves. We'll obviously see you on the next backup workout or we'll see you on the next live workout depending on when you do it. So bye Mrs. B.
Bye.
Bye.